Hi guys, welcome back to today's episode of Market Watch, 29th of August 2019, and let's have a look at the news today. Dr. Michael Burry, the genius who shorted the housing market. Remember this guy? Dr. Michael Burry, the fund manager of Sion Assets. And if you're not familiar with him, let me tell you who he is. And if you're not familiar with Michael is the person that during the 2008 financial crisis, when everything crashed and hit its lowest point, Michael foresaw the shortcoming of the crash of the housing markets that will bring along the downfall of the global economy and bring the financial crisis in 2008. So how much did he make? He made roughly $100 million for himself and $700 million for his investors. Yep. So now that you know who he is, I'd like to tell you more about the activities in his firm right now. Michael Burry is predicting that the bubble right now, it's not of the housing crisis in 2008, but it's a passive investment bubble. A passive investment bubble. What does that mean? It means that people are more focused into the bigger and well-established companies like the exchange-traded ETFs and index-based assets. If you're not familiar with what index are, it's the best companies in a particular sector that are performing really well. So you have to do some research on what index means because it's pretty basic. And yeah, it's pretty common right now. People just throw the money in the index and ETFs, and they just don't look. It's a passive investing, as Dr. Michael calls it. What he's interested in is in small cap companies that an active manager like him can help bring investors to the table. And let's see what he's investing right now. This is really interesting. This is the fun part. Sion Asset Funds hold 3% of the GameStop share. So if you're looking for something, here's something you could have a look at. And let's see more about GameStop shares. The prices are almost dirt cheap right now, $3.9 US. And although it's not been performing pretty well, it has dropped at almost bankruptcy level. It's something you could think about. So let's have a look at Dr. Burry's hedge fund, Sion Asset Management. Okay, so this is the chart of how his company has been performing. Since 2016 to 2009, it has lost some, but it has managed to climb its way back up in 2019. This is the share Dr. Michael's hedge fund holds. Mostly a huge proportion in chemical products. Yeah, it's something you could have a look at if you're interested. And last, I'd like to share you some funny business that's going on. Look at this. Mortgage markets reopened to risky borrowers. If you don't know what this is, in 2008, the markets crashed. The banks were loaning money to people who didn't qualify for proper credentials. And after that, there were some strict lending requirements. But let's just do what they did to brew the trouble in 2008 again. Well, this is news, folks, with the 30-year government yield inverted negative rates. Germany, Denmark inverted with negative interest right now. Well, this is all I have for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe, leave your comments and questions in the comment section below. See you guys next time.